just be careful.
Yeah,
I mean, making
I like
videos
how you
is
worded
fairly
that.
easy.
The other guy in Legend that does free to play.
Sorry, guys, I'm late. I'm late. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
So you guys stop seeing my videos. Stop seeing my sneak peek. Okay. Go ahead to Sergeant's live stream and enjoy.
Thank you, Zaid.
You guys will see some gameplays of Loki in a few hours.
All right.
Sergeant's stream. You guys give me a minute. Let me do something quickly.
Take a nap and.
No, I won't take nap. No.
No. Oh, okay.
I'll go have double steak now.
Double steak. Oh.
Oh, see.
That's gonna put you to sleep.
Double steak.
Oh goodness.
Unless Natural Motion's sending you steaks to your house now.
By the way, we are live on my channel in Discord as well.
Post the link, please. Post the link of your live stream, please. Post
okay, got it.
Yeah, thank you. I'm trying to post it now, but I can't find it. YouTube are not showing me for some reason.
Just to let you, Sergion, and Zaid know, since you guys convinced me to do this event, I'm sitting at 900 souls right now. So
wow.
I do speed rating very efficiently because I've been doing my business while I've been talking to you guys too.
Nice. Yeah, because everyone is getting now. Because see, people are less touching now because they are so busy with the event as well.
Yeah, what happens is typically on like Friday or Saturday, it gets more chatty in the live streams because more people are finished. You know.
So guys, Sergeant is live now, and his link of his stream will be in the comments.
I'm trying to. Okay, finally got it here. Here we go, guys. There it is.
Que pasa?
So guys, that is Sergeant's channel. Go and check it out and enjoy the stream. Zolon also will be streaming probably after him, maybe. So
yeah, we'll see later. Later tonight, at some point. So
you guys, make sure you leave a like if you enjoyed what you saw, and if you did not, just go have double steak.
All right, Zay. Double triple steak with the shrimp on the side and lobster.
Yeah, just go out for something that'll make you feel better if you didn't enjoy it. So guys, it's once again Zed Gamer, and with me is come on, say your names.
Zalan
and
Shooter McGavin.
All right, thank you, Zay.
So guys, we'll see you all. I'll see you all at the Sergeant's live stream. So guys, have fun. I'll see you on the battlefield.
All right, Zay. Thank you. All right, guys. I guess we can just stay in Zaid's Discord channel. Hello, Gary B. Hello, Rockslide. Hello, JJ, King Joshua. That was who's talking? That was Zaid Gamer, of course. And we are hopping over from Zaid's channel. Zalan.
Yeah, this is turning into a 24-hour stream.
Yes, we are doing this quite often. I was ill prepared. I thought I could go right away, but something came up. I'm sorry. I had to make Zaid do another 30-40 minutes there. All right, so I haven't done much.
Sorry, he said himself that he deserves it though, because he's done it to other people.
Okay. All right, and he sounds like he's not gonna do that again.
Ever again. ever again.
All right, so is it? Did it stop snowing over there, Zalan?
No.
Still.
No.
No,
it's still coming down.
That is not good. Xenom, he's not asking for particular levels. Okay, so
although JJ should get on here so I can get in, so I can take a break off Discord and get in game and play for a little bit.
Yeah, JJ, how's it going over there? He's
I mean, obviously Shooter can keep you company as well. I'm sure he doesn't mind either. I just don't know how much time he's got.
Today I'm actually at home Actually,
Oh,
for the last week or so, I've been at home because my wife and I had another baby.
oh wow!
Oh, congratulations!
Congratulations!
Yeah, I'm on baby duty today, and the baby's sleeping.
Wow,
Nice.
wow. Boy or girl?
It's our first boy.
Oh wow!
Nice.
And how many children do you have?
So-
I have 4 little spawns.
Wow!
Oh,
Busy,
wow.
busy.
yeah.
Goodness.
Yeah, we got a lot of family time. It's good stuff.
Definitely good.
I
Definitely
don't
good.
sleep much anymore.
You don't sleep much?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That has gone out the window years ago,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Actually, when you get woken up, I know what that's like. Because when my little girl was, and you know, because you've had plenty of little ones too. You're waking up a lot in the middle of the night, but you're probably like before you go back to bed, you're like, I could check the phone real quick.
And thank you, Gary.
Oh, JJ, you don't have Zayd Discord. Let me put that in the chat here for you. I'm sure he has posted in his chat as well, so I'm guessing it'll be just fine. Instead of having to move to my channel, let's just stay in here. Why not? I'm sure Zayd would be all right with it. No snow here yet, JJ says. Soldier is here as well. Hey, Soldier. How's
Real quick side note though, Shooter. Everything went solid. The non-toxic fellowship in SOW completed the event and was in top 50. It just happened in the last hour.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it just
Oh my
happened.
gosh.
So we did it. So
Awesome.
Good job.
Wow, wow. All right.
That means another character for me.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, you play with
yeah.
it? You play together?
Oh yeah, Shooter McGavin. See, that's the thing. That's what I want to bring up. Shooter is able to be a free-to-play player in the Dawn of Titans realm in Legend League, and he's able to be free-to-play in Shadows of War, and he has grown immensely in a short period of time. Because you only joined SOW what, 2 months ago?
About 2 months, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
It helps out that my job, I get paid my commission by quarterly, and I always beat my quotas by about a month into the quarter. So my last 2 months, I can go and do whatever I want there.
Oh wow.
That's awesome.
Very nice.
Wow.
Helps when you work for the 900-pound gorilla in the room.
Oh, okay.
Look at this. The first lightning finder target came up to be Hootie Hoo! Although Hootie Hoo is sleeping.
No, he's not. He's right here.
Yeah. Just the lands are toasted. Wait a minute. Oh, there's one free. 23, level 23. That's too high.
JJ, can you talk or no?
He may have stepped away.
Tell you guys what, after I'm done burning through these 50 portal stones, I'll give you guys the next part in my series.
Awesome.
See, you have it all set up already. You just need to start recording small vids and or small or you can, obviously if you had streaming capabilities, just stream some of it as well. Gosh, that path I had to the wood pile is all covered again. That is so much snowfall.
Yeah, I had little bit of talk about that, and Shooter sounds like he just wanna get the information out there as quickly as he can for now.
And I'll share them on the streams, and whenever I go live, I'll have some official videos with them. So
awesome.
That'll be fine.
All right. We can't wait for those.
Just to let you guys know, I'm doing that mainly because my own business, I am looking at creating a YouTube presence, but I don't want my YouTube presence to be my practicing.
Yeah,
so Dawn of Titans is where that comes in.
There's a lot of people that are trying to jump into that as well, and if you get to play around with it in a hobby, it can be very helpful in your business life.
Yeah, and you guys are dang good at it, so I figure I'd go to the experts at it.
We are learning as we go.
No, yeah, but that's the thing though. He's implying that he sees a whole bunch of people that either have some knowledge or are figuring it out guinea pig style, and we can figure it all out before him. That's why I haven't done a lot of the Streamlabs stuff yet, because you guys are all figuring it out for me. So
Yeah, the only one that would be in that realm, I guess, would be Soja, because yeah, I learned so much when he's streaming, whatever he's doing. I try to learn and imitate. I guess not 100%, but yeah, that's where I learn a lot, and yeah, we just learn from each other. We're figuring this out as we go.
You know, I talk to CEOs and creative consultants on a daily basis, but all of that's, I mean, none of that has the grassroots feel that these videos have.
Oh.
And that's the type of thing that I think really gets people engaged. While the upper level videos are good for get people remembering, getting people engaged, I mean, higher corporate America, with the exception of the top 0.05%, has no idea how to really utilize YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys have I'm not going to say a strong grasp on it, because I don't really know. YouTube's largely unexplored territory, even now. That's what it comes down to.
All we're doing is playing a game and talking. That's about it.
yeah, I mean that's the base breakdown, but at the same time, he's pointing out a lot of other things as well. There's a lot more to it, and you know it, Sergion. But when it comes down to it, yes, that's the base premise. Is yeah, we're playing a game and talking, but there is a lot more that goes on behind the scenes.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes down to being able to get a lot of interaction, when you watch the live streams, like for instance, here Sergion's got 16 people in his stream right now, and there's people, you know, pretty constantly giving their opinions, talking, chit-chatting, and everything else. Whereas I've been in other live streams where there's not that much interaction. So there is a difference in, I think, the way a lot of the DOT YouTubers interact with their audiences than a lot of other YouTubers do.
Yeah,
So
there's not a lot of streamers that I have seen where they open Discord and just have multiple guests on. It's usually just that streamer by themselves on the mic.
You know what really got me into this game was I was just surfing YouTube videos before I found this game, and I found APOC.
Mm.
And the non-toxic community has been evolution of how he did things originally, which has been amazing. Like just seeing each streamer come in with their own unique flair, but tied to that same idea.
Yes. And yeah, that's the main reason I'm here with the NTG group, because I've played other games and I've seen the other communities, and largely due to my son playing together with me, it just seemed like the right place to be at.
Well, I'm glad that we got the group that we do.
Yes, yes. And I hope it continues to grow exponentially and change, be a part of the change in the online content that's available out there right now.
hey, Shooter, you've been with Non-Toxic long enough that you were around during the event for the first event for Krothos. Did you get the ice mall?
Yeah, I got the ice mall. I'm using it.
And you, nice.
Although
Probably
whenever
asked you that
we
once
got it,
before or twice, but I probably forgot, so that's why.
yeah, when we got it,
The few
I didn't
people
know
that
what
have
was.
it.
It
You-
sat in my inventory for the
You,
whole
Zalon,
time.
and Bo. Probably the only ones that I know of. Who else has it?
Rum sold his.
What? Drum sold his?
That was back when you had to repair the stuff.
Oh.
And you couldn't repair it.
Goodness, he sold it for 100 coins. Gold
It
coins.
was useless back then. I mean, what they did to the relic change was amazing.
JJ, are you available on the mic now?
I think so. Can you hear me?
Yes, we just heard your TV for a second there, but yes.
My apologies. I was Discord wasn't working on one device, so I had to switch it to an older device. I'm
I see.
peculiar.
Yeah,
I apologize.
It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, Discord is always glitchy at first when you have multiple devices that have been opened. I think sometimes they run in the background, so you have to be sure to log out and force close.
Yeah, I'm with you there. So how's it going?
It's going great. I was a little bit late on getting the stream going, but here I am. We already have either 17 or 16 people watching.
18 it looks like.
18. Ooh. Wow. Ooh. Awesome. So how are you and everyone doing in the event?
I'm doing pretty good. I've been popping in and out doing. As I mentioned in some earlier, I got the day off of work.
Day off,
of the
right?
weather.
The location where your work is has been snowed in.
I don't know.
Oh, you don't know?
I'm afraid to go over the mountain. But yeah, they called it a weather-related day off, administrative day off, so don't have to take leave or anything. But I haven't gotten a single snowflake.
I see. Looks like Rockslide just hopped in, but he's having issues, so he took off. But yeah, so just today, maybe tomorrow. So you don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow as well, huh?
The day-by-day weather looks like it's been pretty rough. So I'm on this probably the same weather patterns as Zalon, just usually get it a few hours later. Oftentimes we're affected by the same. We're relatively close geographically. And if you look at the radar in my area, I'm in the middle of it, of what's supposed to be getting affected, but I have not gotten any snow.
Look at what Jaime Magia says. I do like the Discord element and interaction. It is a nice touch. I listen to you guys at work like I am listening to a podcast. I pick good tips. He's picking up good tips. Yeah, because one person can talk so much about certain things, but when we have 4 in here, sometimes we have 10 people in here. Yeah, we can get a lot of information across, right?
Yeah.
And those numbers. So this event, you said something about 1385 battles. Is that right? Is that with the 1.3 boost?
Yes, sir. Yep. So spreadsheet's complete. Again, only takes really 2 to 3 minutes to do a new spreadsheet for the event. As soon as I know the length, the total, and that's it. I just copy and paste the old spreadsheet, update a couple numbers, and the spreadsheet does everything. So 1.3 modifier is the top in order to complete the event with just battles. It would take 1,385 battles to complete with a 1.3 modifier, 1,636 with a 1.1, and of course 1,800 to complete the event with no modifier. That translates to right around just shy of 25,000 gems using the 1.3 modifier. Now again, that it's 24,923 gems. That number does not take into account using any relics, does not take into account anything earned from the event, and does not take into account portal stones earned. So that number is, of course, significantly lower if you factor all those things in.
That would be as if a robot was doing the event with 0 breaks.
I take offense to that.
That would be as though somebody purchased all of the portal stones before using gems to purchase all 4,154 portal stones needed to finish the event.
Does that take into account the
All right, now that JJ's here, real quick, just now that JJ's here, I'm going to bounce out. Now I'm going to watch on TV.
All right, Zalon. Thank you for...
All right.
Thanks for stopping
Tag,
by.
JJ, you're it.
Oh, cool. You got it, bud.
Does that take into account the natural regeneration of stones?
No, sir, but I can give you that number real easy. It's so there's the event length is 112 hours, which, assuming 7 portal stones refreshed a minute, is a total possibility of 960 portal stones earned if you don't let them hit max at any point. You could own a total of 9,060, which would mean
I'm not that robotic.
but if you were to include all of the portal stones earned, that drops the just shy of 25,000 gems needed to finish the event down to 19,200.
Wow.
And I believe there's approximately somewhere around 3,500 gems earned. So that would bring it down to, right around 15,700. And then there's another 900 gems worth of portal stones earned. So if you bring that down even further, you're looking at just under 15,000 gems with everything that you earn in the game, not including relics. So you earn 3 relics according to the algorithm that I have created based on the data that Natural Motion has provided us. Each one of those relics would average approximately 611 souls per relic, assuming the percentages, right? So you could bring it down even further based on that. So you could easily finish this event with 1,200 gems out of pocket if you took advantage of all the benefits. But if you didn't take advantage of any of the benefits and you pocketed all the rewards, you're looking at 25,000.
You know what? I'm gonna see if I can challenge. Let me get some clarification on those numbers there, just because.
Yep, sure.
This doesn't take into account saved portal stones or
correct.
And those gems are with all of, like, after you've used all the gems from the event as well as relics from the event.
What's
correct?
that?
No, this is just calculation based on the without applying anything earned from rewards or anything you've saved up, right? Just solely on the length and souls required.
Correct. So it's the initial calculation, because there's too many variables to really account, right? There's no way to tell if you miss how many of those portal stones earned that you're going to miss. There's no way to tell. You know what I mean? I can calculate how many portal stones are earned over the course of the event, because we know the event is 112 hours times 60 minutes divided by 7 minutes, right? 7 minutes per portal stone refresh. So I can calculate that number and I can see how many portal stones are earned. I can also calculate how many portal stones are required to finish the event based on the number of battles. Anytime you use a relic, that shifts things significantly, right?
Yes.
And the relics are variable as well, because on average, if you get a 4-star relic, that's worth almost 2,000 souls.
Mm-hmm.
It's worth 1,976 souls. So if you pull a 4-star relic, that throws the calculations all out of whack, because that's a what is it? It's a ninth of the event right there. Or I'm sorry, yeah,
a huge chunk.
Event, rather. Yeah, just with one relic. So there's too many things that you can't accurately account for. So when I built the spreadsheet, I did it only based on absolute values that can be, determined.
Yes.
How many battles does it take to finish? Well, 1,800 battles at 13 souls per battle. That's an easy number to figure out. And then from that, number of portal stones needed, that's an easy event. I've calculated for if you do all garrison raids at 6 portal stones, if you do it as all land raids, and if they were to reopen the capture, the undefended capture option as well. Go ahead, sorry.
And could you repeat my favorite, my favorite finding that you were able to get from these numbers?
Which is number of battles required to finish the event?
Yes, and why doing the events just on portal stones is better.
So using the formula, I've created a formula using the values that Natural Motion has provided. Natural Motion has given us drop rate percentages. They said for the relics, a 1-star event relic has a 41% chance of pulling a 1-star event relic, 39% chance of pulling a 2-star event relic, 19% chance of pulling a 3-star, and 1% chance using a 4-star. So if you take all of those percentages, those calculations into play, right? Then you can figure out, and each one of those you can determine how many souls per relic should earn. So if you get a 1-star portal stone, everything I'm going to say is assuming a 1.3 modifier. You pull a 1-star, it's going to be worth a total of 416 souls per relic. You pull a 2-star, 572 souls per relic. A 3-star is worth 1,040, and a 4-star is worth 1,976 souls per relic. Factoring in the percentages that Natural Motion has provided for us, we can do an average souls per relic based on that, based on averages and whatnot. So average soul per relic will be approximately 611 souls per relic. But if you're to grind the event out with gems, a relic costs 2,000 portal stones, right? 2,000 portal stones. If you use that same 2,000 portal stones to
2,000 gems,
I'm sorry, if you use that same 2,000 gems to buy portal stones instead of event relics, you earn 1,443 souls per 2,000 gems. So you can either average 611 souls per relic or 1,443 souls per 2,000 gems.
More than double.
More than double, but of course, when it comes to time and when it comes to your garrison getting raided, you want to finish the event as fast as you can. So you just throw money at the game, and it understands, right? I've done the same thing before. But interestingly enough, it should average, assuming 611 average souls per relic, would be approximately 30 relics to finish this event. So you guys can do the rest of the calculations for yourself. Again, these are just based on values that have been provided. There are a number of things that could affect, how active you are during the event. If you get more portal stones earned, if you sit down and do this in the matter of 2 hours, it's probably a good estimation that it's going to cost you about 60,000 gems, if not a little bit more. But it also doesn't take into account portal stones you capture from drops, right? So
right. That's another very important variable.
Yeah.
Right?
So a lot of these variables can't be factored in, which is why yes, it does sound high. I get that. I'm very well aware. 25,000 gems to finish the event? Probably not. It's not going to, if you're grinding this event out, it's probably not going to cost you that much in reality, because there's a number of things that bring it down. But what it does do is it provides a constant at which we can measure these events.
Yes.
And if you look at this number over time, well, you don't want to know what my findings show, but
coming from someone who does free to play,
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you now that the portal stones that you get are obviously a huge factor, because I save up probably 2 to 2.5 weeks worth of portal stones before any event that I want to do. And for example, today, I got a good 900. I wasn't planning on doing the event today, so it's only been a week and a half since I started saving them up, but I got 900 souls off just what I saved up.
Wow.
And that's not what I'm going to be harvesting during the course of this event, which brings me back to the idea that I think your numbers are dead on, because as a free-to-play player, it normally costs me anywhere from about 8,500 to about 10,500 to complete an event straight grind.
It sounds,
after
Look at that.
everything
Look
else
at that.
is taken into play.
Again, but you're using a lot of techniques and whatnot to bring that value down, right?
Yes,
Like I
there's
said,
a lot of it, and that's why I was like,
Right.
your numbers are a little high. Then you started to explain it after.
Yes.
Great elaboration there, by the way. That actually gives more gives me a better overall view of exactly how crazy I am.
I wouldn't go that. I think it shows you how intelligent you are, because you've figured out all these variables yourself, and you've found ways to mitigate these costs, right? If somebody wants to do the events every week, it's going to cost them on the higher end. But whereas you've saved up, you have things in the bank, like myself. I didn't save anything from the last event because I blew my wad on all those last ones, and I ended up with what I got. I wanted the Bassani, and more so than Loki, so I'm okay with my decisions. But I tend to save up relics as well, because I'm a grinder, right? I'll hit 10,000 just from normal activity. I refresh portal stones all day. It's not a concern to me. But at the same time, I like to save up those relics for when I shoot for these 18,000, and I don't have to have a big shift in my costs.
Yes.
So anyway.
Yep, the relic drops. If you were to double stack or triple stack, or even just do single relics, the battle count, I don't know how many battles it would take because we don't know what pulls we're gonna get, but it's gonna be the battle number is gonna be significantly less than just doing these events on portal stones. And so what's gonna happen is you're gonna lose out on those battle drops. Titans, of course, there are spells and troops in there, thrown in there as well, but you can get Titan drops as well as portal stones and forging food.
And going along with that point, Jamie just brought up that exact same idea. There's so much more benefit to these events and grinding them than just getting the rewards that are there.
Yes.
The experience that you get is huge for any free-to-play player. The extra Titans that you get is great for food, and the extra relics you get goes back to my theory on free-to-play. It's all about the relics.
Yeah, I missed his comments. Okay, the Thor event took me about 30 event relics, spot on. Okay, so he did that one all on relics. And then I grinded out over 1,000 attacks for Basati and spent only 12,000 gems, but also got 8 levels on a 4-star Paladin.
And that's one of the most important things, I think, with grinding these events out. And Jamie, thank you, because thank you for providing that data, because it does complement well, right? The Hero of Asgard event was the same. It was a 18k souls to finish, so it makes about sense for 30k. 30 event relics and 1,000 plus attacks. That sounds.
And
those numbers
Anthrax
sound pretty
also
consistent.
finished the event just on Portal Stone as well. And I think he spent about the same amount of gems and also got 8 levels on his I don't know which Titan he was using, but yeah, he was telling me he also got 8 levels on that Titan.
But that's the ranking up of your Titan is what people don't always think about, which is why I've been a long advocate of grinding if you have the time.
Yes.
Because you're getting Titan XP, you're getting battle drops, you know, you're getting more souls, you're getting all sorts of stuff that you don't take into account for. And if you can find a good ping pong partner or create your own ping pong partner that has ideal lands for your level, right? So so for me, I'm using Sakani this event, and I actually just rushed her up to level 30 so I could get a 3rd relic because I was losing too many additional troops. So I dumped all my infiltrators into her to get her up to level 30. But I'm attacking level 21 lands because that gives the most experience for the Titan.
Yes.
If you're ping-ponging, yes, it's faster to ping-pong level 12, level 13, 14 lands. Sure, I get it. I actually made a video not long ago that I'm struggling to post, but I made a video. You can clear a land in 6 to 7 seconds if it's the right land with the right attacker. 6 to 7 seconds is fantastic. For speed.
That's exactly how I do it, actually.
yeah. But if you're getting a little bit less Titan experience when you do it that way. You want to try and, if your goal is Titan experience, you want to go for a little bit higher, closer to your level. If you can hit level 25 lands, and somebody, I didn't know this until last week, somebody mentioned in another stream, it doesn't matter if the lands have troops on them or strong or weak Titans. The Titan experience is exactly the same, whether it's maximally defended or minimally defended. So just consider that when you're in your battles. Did you get the freeze thing?
Yes, I had to.
Is that what I saw?
That was it. That was it, and it works.
You want to explain to people what you just did?
So when the game glitches out and you tap on it and it doesn't do anything, all you have to do is, if you're on an iPhone or iPad, all you got to do is bring up this menu. I forgot what it's called, and then drop it back down, and it's gone.
Yeah, that swiping up and swiping down thing has saved me a lot of time.
Where are we on Discord? Here, let me provide you the link again. Okay, here we go. There you are, quick. Alright, so Jamie or Jaime says no stacking, 1 relic per attack for Thor. My level went up from 30 to 38. Oh wow, he gained 8 levels even when battling with a relic? Okay. Zaid's Discord. Okay, yeah. Okay. Alright. Alright. Yeah, it's just basically trading time. Either you got time. If you don't have time, then you trade it for dollars.
Pretty much.
But if you do the calculations that JJ has done, yeah, it's just there's no comparison. If you factor in the Titan XP, the relic drops, what else is there? More souls per gem. Yeah, it's just, but of course time is limited. We don't have it's not like we can change it if we wanted to. Whatever we gotta do, and we are limited in that time. But for me, that's too much math, and all I gotta do is open my ears, Whenever JJ gives me these numbers, and it makes sense to me, so I'm grinding out these battles. I was doing this before JJ had let us in on his secret or calculations, and because I just didn't like spending $100 or close to $100 per event. I mean, what video game? I've never spent this much money on a video game. You buy a video game for, most video games are not even $100, right? You pay
Yeah, so
once.
$100 a week is a lot.
Yeah, that's insane. And we continue to do it for some reason. And yeah, all the games that I own, you pay it once and you play as many times as you want. So I just couldn't do it anymore. But then again, when they come out with these new Titans, I couldn't help myself. So I said, why don't I just grind it out as much as I can? And I think I went probably 3 events trying to use at the least amount of relics, and then I just couldn't do it anymore. It's just because it gets so boring. I'm sure you guys have seen these same land battles. I have level 13 and 17 lands, these same battles over and over and over. Sick of these, and if I'm not talking on the mic right now, I'd be falling asleep trying to do this. And yeah, so what I'm trying to do is just don't even pull relics in the beginning until the last day. And I think my last 2 events, it took me 3 days to bring in about half the soul required, and then the last day I had to pull some relics.
That's what I try to shoot for too.
Yeah.
I've finished events in a day or two, doing it expeditiously if I've got things going on. But by and large, the only thing that does is it allows you to focus back on VP. I never have an issue with that. I can, be in the middle of the event and just use a better Titan and go VP raid for the event if I like, Unfortunately, I won't be able to do that for this event because I fuse all my infiltrators. My Ishkar, who was level 48, I think, got eaten alive.
Eaten alive?
Yeah. He was screaming. It got real ugly.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Had some Ishkar flank stakes.
Uh-oh. Who was it?
Vixia.
Vixia!
Yeah.
Oh, hello, Quick. How you doing?
Hey.
Oh, we got some feedback. We have some feedback. Quick.
Yeah, wait a moment.
Okay.
Only spent 70, so that's 35 pounds is approximately $70. $70, rough calculations, equates to what? 45, 50,000 gems, 45, 50,000 gems for the last one in 3 days. See, that's on a higher number. It shouldn't have, narcotic, it shouldn't have cost that much, right?
Maybe he spent an hour or 2 each session?
But you used narcotic, correct me if I'm wrong, you used relics, because to do that just straight grinding, it could have been less. And still had gems left over too. Yeah. Those are some. Definitely, you could finish it faster if you use money.
Oh yes. I mean, the fastest I've ever. I didn't complete the entire event in one sitting, but I went for La Dega on my mini, and I grinded out a little bit in the beginning because of course I had to open for the main, and I can't remember what La Dega was, but I had to basically do 14,000 souls in one sitting. And I only had a 3-star Noctis. And but I was blessed with the divine infiltrator relic on the mini. And I was doing at least double stacks.
Because you had to.
Yes, I had to, and I think I finished 14,000. Yeah, it was little under 14, but about 14,000 souls in about three hours.
Gotcha. Narcotic.
This was a 3-star.
7 and 9 tokens. That makes sense. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. 7 to 9 tokens, 990 battles. So minimal relic use. About 1,000 battles. Nice. Yeah, that's how we gotta do it. Huh? It's very tough to grind out the entire event on Portal Zones. It can be done, but it's grueling, right? Oh.
Didn't somebody do the long winter, the 30K, grinding it out?
Oh my goodness, who did that? Who?
Didn't I could have swore somebody said they did, which is to me.
D did it.
Oh,
D.
D, just the letter D, or we have two Ds.
Yeah, just the letter D.
Letter D.
Capital D.
Ah, oh
he's
my
right
goodness. He's a
with us for
monster.
Let me pull that
Event
one up.
monster.
Oh, you know what? I didn't have the long winter. I don't think I recorded.
Oh, by the way, that's Rock Slide. He finally got his mic situated over there. We have Jason Jerome, Quick, spelled Kvik, and Rockslide95 and Shooter McGavin in Discord with me. But man, that's 30,000 souls. Wow.
Yeah, that's.
I didn't do that. I didn't do that.
D's probably the only one.
Hello.
I think Gray Area did too.
Oh, we have Zayd Gamer back.
Yes.
Did you take a power nap?
Yeah, I went to have food.
oh, you went to eat. That's right. It was double, triple steak.
Quad poo.
Gray. Soldier says gray. Gray area? You talking about gray area?
Gray did it too?
I think he did it as well.
Oh wow. These
did what?
Guys.
What did you do? What did you do?
The winter event, 30,000 souls without relics or free to play. What was the?
So you're looking at. I didn't make a sheet for that when I was on vacation during Christmas, so I didn't make a spreadsheet, but I can calculate it pretty easily. If there was no modifier, of course that's 3,000 battles, right? I think there was like a 1.3, 1.4.
Probably.
So even with a 1.4 modifier, it's 2143. So
wow.
Yeah, over.
But
I did that one in about 4 hours. I don't know why. I was retarded.
How much did you spend?
A lot. I don't remember.
You don't want to remember, right?
Yeah. We had stuff going on, and I didn't really think I'd have the time. So I did it real quick.
Right. Goodness. Look at Lieutenant Lou, fell asleep, grinding and watching. That's what happens when you're not talking in Discord, you fall asleep.
It's Lou's nap time right now. We can't be mad at her.
It's always Lou's nap time.
Yeah.
Bob, she just woke up during my stream. She just woke up.
But that was 3 hours ago. It's nap time.
Exactly. Lou, come on.
She must have had a big meal as well.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man, I'm hungry. Y'all talking about big meals?
Oh, yeah. It's either soul counts or juicy steaks or cocktails. I don't know. We talk about all sorts of things in here, in all the streams. And sometimes we forget about Dawn of Titans.
Sometimes. It's like all the time.
All the time.
Exactly. Every week we have these events. Yeah, I don't think events are ever going on vacation because the new guys keep pouring in, right? I don't know how many players play this game, but it's still like the #1 game of this type or the only game of this type. I don't know. Are there imitations out there?
Nope.
Nope. I haven't.
DOT, the one
I haven't
and only.
really looked.
DOT, the one and only.
Just for fun, I'd like to offer people some numbers if they're doing anything less than 18K. I remember hearing in a previous chat, people had mentioned they were not going all the way, but it seemed like a handful of people, myself included, were looking at some of the 4-star relics, but maybe not all of the 4-star relics. So just for some numbers, right? If hypothetically, say you were going to 10K, you could get, at 10K, you can get 2 4-star relics and an epic token. In order to get to 10K, now I'm going to factor in, I'm going to give you the top number and then I'm going to factor in everything. So assuming 10K and assuming you have a 1.3 modifier, you'd only need to do 770 battles to finish at 10K. And that is a total of just under 14,000 gems. Now, there's a little over 3,000 gems offered in the event, as well as 150 portal stones. 150 portal stones directly equates to 900 gems. So you take 900 plus you take another 3,000, a little over 3,000. Now you're down to 10,000 gems. Plus you've got 3 portal stones, 3 relics in there. So if you were to use those 3 relics, you should bring you down a little bit further. And then again, still 960 portal stones earned for the event. That 960 portal stones earned for the event, you can easily do this event if you're going just to 10K, spending right around 1,000, if not 2,000 gems on portal stone refresh.
Wow.
Which is, you'll earn that by Sunday. You should earn that, right, for doing your dailies and whatnot. So this event, if you only go to 10K, you can do this event pretty much basically free. And like truly free to play.
Music to my ears.
Yeah.
But Shooter's going all the way.
I blame you and Zay for this.
No, he's a good-looking Titan, man. I wish I had the motivation. I just, with, other life priorities.
I can't stand infiltrators. Yeah. But the bonus that they're gonna get for having all of the Norse Titans is the only thing that's piqued my curiosity.
Yeah, so I have my own opinion on that, and it sounds like So Fetch had kind of brought it up. It sounds like, or it appears as though, as of right now, so far we've seen, they've offered 4 unique relics for each event, right? In the first event, 2 of those added lightning damage and 2 of those added lightning resist rather. In this event, 2 of those add lightning damage again, and the other 2 offer some sort of different buff to the Titan and troops. This one, it happens to be militia. But consistent in both of these was 1 relic that offers 3 lightning spells. So assuming you get both of those, and assuming that they have another one of these relics in the next 2 events, you potentially, this is making assumptions of course, you potentially could have 4 relics that each offer 3 lightning spells for a total of 12 additional lightning spells.
Wow.
If you complete all of these, now I'm making assumptions, But this is based on data that we've already seen and data that we assume is coming out. Not only that, in today's live stream, they noted that there's going to be a unique altar in the Pantheon for just these 4 Titans. And if you have all of them and you level them up, you're going to get a unique relic that you could only have if you completed the Norse event. And you know there's going to be something special. The question is it worth $500 to get all 4 of these Titans and to grind it out and to do all this work? That's the question you got to ask yourself. It could be. Could be.
Could be less.
Oh, could
less
be
gems.
definitely less. Yeah, I'm over-exaggerating. So I'm certainly over-exaggerating.
Gotta listen up, right? To all these guys.
Right? Now, again, like I said, those are based on some assumptions, but
Right. But Calvarex, if you haven't checked out the Brain's latest video on Calvarex, go check it out. I believe he may have maxed out all the relics. I'm not 100% sure, but I think at one point I saw 12 Skelly spells available.
Yes. Yep. If you have all of this, yes. And 12 spells of any kind is pretty.
Oh, yeah. And lightning, I've seen Zaid or someone, Zaid as well as someone else using lightning to take out 100 resist to Titan imps and panthers. I don't know if the panthers had 100% resist, but those lightning spells are deadly against imps and panthers.
Yeah. So I'm starting to think it's going to be one of those
all
spells.
of the Titans or all of the Norse Titans, and we get this relic. I'm banking on it being the Infinity Gauntlet.
Infinity Gauntlet? What is this about?
Exactly. The Mind Stone included. All that stuff.
Wow. Oh wow.
Call out Marvel.
The Infinity Gauntlet, that might be trademarked by Marvel.
Oh, they can always get around it with some stupid workaround name.
They're gonna come out with something special, right?
The Infinity,
The Gauntlet of
super
Infinity.
special leather
Just call it
glove.
the Gauntlet of Infinity. Change it a little bit.
The Infinity Jockstrap. Brought to you by Natural Motion.
That is disgusting.
But quite funny.
But when you equip it on Loki, it's the nipple clamps. Sorry if that went too far. Did you guys see
Where's the brain?
shout-outs about never mind. Hashtag Loki's nipples. That was made me chuckle.
The Brain was asking who they were named, who they were patterned after.
Goodness. Oh, goodness. Alright, guys, let's keep it rated G in here. I'm maxing out Loki live on Monday stream. If the fusion event starts, Soja says. Ooh.
I look forward to seeing that, Soldier. Definitely look forward to seeing that. He's gonna be strong. He's gonna be he'll be a beast.
Now, how many tokens did you pull, Soldier, and how much food, how many lightning infiltrator food do you have waiting?
Yeah, because food's really where it gets kind of tricky, right? Unless you're dumping a couple of maxed out 3 and 4 stars into them, or high level 4 stars into them. Food is where the issue comes in.
Yeah, if only they could get rid of the 2 stars in the epics. Because you get like 1 level with a level 20 2-star.
Yeah, Yeah, if you ever go on Yuki's website, DOTNet, you can see that a level 1 3-star is worth more than like a level 20 2-star, I think it is. I have to pull it up to verify. But I had looked at it once before. There's no reason why the 2-stars are on there. They're not even good for food. Everybody's like, oh yeah, well at least it's some food. No, you'd rather have a level 1 3-star, and I'd personally rather them lower the 3-stars and only offer like 5, 10, level 5, 10, 15, 20, instead of the 2-stars, because 2-stars, there's nothing epic about a 2-star. Come on. They don't even do elemental damage. They just do regular damage, and that's such a, you know. Oh, Soldier's got the level 40 Sarkon that he pulled. Yeah,
but he should keep that one, right? He should keep that one, though. Didn't it have, like, triple damage?
Yo no sé.
5 2-star level 20s. See right there, 2-stars. They seem like good at first, but when you throw them into the fusion blocks, give you 1 level at
most.
But
Soldier, that's probably only going to take him up to like level 38, 40 as it is. You need more than that. Oh, he's got a
30 and
30
20.
and 20 Cormac. All right, so maybe level 50. Maybe if you're lucky. Because
oh wait, fusion. So you get what is it? 1.5 XP, or what was the exact
1.5.
I mean 1.5, right? So yeah. Definitely worth waiting for the fusion events.
I hope you get it, Soldier. It'd be nice to see one.
I want somebody to run it beside Panthers to compare the speed.
Ooh.
You know, because an infiltrator is about the same speed as a Panther. And I was wondering if it's actually that much quicker.
What is it, a 20? 18,
you know,
wow. 18?
Well, but, you know, that first skill boosts the speed, right?
But Berserker is 20, right? So infiltrators are actually a bit slower than Berserkers?
Only supposedly the Vikings, but when I on my mini account compared Arvan to Panthers, and then I compared the Ishkar that my mini has, and it actually seemed like Ishkar was a teeny bit faster than Arvan. I'm not sure where they get their speed rating from.
Yeah.
So they did mention in the stream today, they all have a standard. I think Berserkers have like 18, and infiltrators have 20, 21 or something like that.
No, the other way. The infiltrator has 18, Berserkers have 20.
Okay, sorry. But they did mention that Titan's height comes into play. So Aurea is in fact 30% faster, but also she's taller, and so her stride does affect. She's more than just 30% faster. She's 30% faster based on that skill. So maybe
that's what they said for the Vikings, but if you run them together with Panthers, they seem slower than the Loki is 23.
And Aurea is 27.
Wow, 27. Wow.
And they did suggest that was the same for range and Titans. So some of the taller Titans, just based on, based on their height, their range is slightly further than some of the shorter Rangers.
Well, I noticed even like in comparison, the attack radius of an infiltrator against Arvan generally like infiltrator takes 2 hits on a, I mean, give or take, but takes 2 hits normally on a spearman, and quite often Arvan can actually take out a whole spearman group with, well, he does a double swing kind of thing, and he could take the whole group out. Because I guess because of his longer arms. I don't know.
Right.
I mean, he's not my favorite Titan, but I've used him a lot on my mini because that was one of the first ones I got on there. So I've watched it a lot because I've ground through several events.
What about Thor? Can he take out spearmen with one swing?
Don't ask me. Haven't used him.
Same here. Anyone?
Nope, I passed on that one. He did look like he had some impressive.
Zayd probably has a test account as well as Soja. But yeah. But it doesn't matter because one of these days when they get leveled up, we will test them out in battle and go from there. And the relic choices, we have so many relic choices. We can the relics they're coming out with, you can use on multiple Titans, not just, let's say, like tainted bow and tainted blade. You can only use on Moss mains. And yeah, some of these new relics you can use pretty much on any Titan.
I don't believe you can for
do they have to be lightning
relics. The bracers is Titan lightning damage, and the what's the other one? The cape. The cape is also Titan lightning damage. So those two you would, I'm pretty sure, you need to have a lightning dealing Titan in order to equip those. But the first two that you get at both 8 and 10,000, the boots, the first is just Titan damage, and that's huge, in my opinion. And then the belt is Titan critical, which is cool, but personally, I think I'm looking at these for something different. Likely Siggy, but maybe something different.
It would be great if they gave Zay just uploaded a video. Oh, or is that his stream process finishing? But yeah, it would be great if these relics had the ability to switch the Titan damage just like the Ice Maul did.
Ooh, a lightning maul.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back, Zayd. Zayd, your Thor account.
He's like the Terminator.
I'm back.
Your Thor test account, your Thor, when you were playing with him, could Thor take out Spearman with one swing?
I didn't try out Thor though. I didn't have a chance to try out Thor.
Oh.
Soldier mentioned in chat that he takes out level 25 Spearman in 2 swings.
2 swings, okay. I see.
If that is 2 swings, that means all Spearmen are always 2 swing, even with the Ranger 2 shot.
No. Rockslide was saying his Arvan could take out Spearman with one attack, but Arvan has a double slicing swing action.
Oh, okay, that's true. But it's still like swipe, not once, isn't it?
Well, I mean,
but it said that it's the same. It would be like 2 swings, but it's the same speed as one normal. swing. And he wouldn't always do it, but quite often.
Zayd, you just left non-toxic? You head out?
What? He left? What do you mean? He just got in.
No. That is my test account. Sorry.
Oh.
It's
What
Simlim,
are
yeah.
you doing with the test account in non-toxic? What are you doing over there?
I had to move to a normal one because I
you
can't
just
find
you just hopped
a-
in to make it easier to jump. Okay.
Yes, because I can't find. No. Like when Soja sent me the invite, it went to the 2 accounts.
Oh, you went to both accounts? Oh, because they
Yeah.
duped the or what you call it? The
Duplicated.
duplicated. I see.
Yeah. So I can't find any ad defense for him for the video. So I would look for somewhere. Yeah, but they have the same name.
Oh, they have the same
I was
name.
like, he just
Yeah.
got here. Why'd you leave?
No.
Can you change the names or do they have to remain the same?
Yeah, I will change the name now.
Sean M, I don't think you have to check in game for the minimums. I think there's some discussion as to whether or not the group wants to go for Ishkar or the Orb. So I don't know if we know what rogues.
Are you back in non-toxic, JJ?
I didn't remember me back in anything. No.
I am, yes, sir.
All right.
Yeah.
Zayd, were you saying something or are you on the phone?
No. I sense something.
Okay. Did we have a vote? I mean, a poll?
We did not.
So I just went off and kind of threw it out there, I guess, on was it Bowstream or Zaydstream? I can't remember, but I was trying to say we may go for the orb when I heard nothing about such a thing. But I have heard the duality is a very nice orb, right? Poison and ice resist.
Yeah, so a lot of people are saying the Orb of Duality is the best orb in the game. And if you look at it based on resistances, it certainly could. It's a strong justification for where it might be the best. You throw that on a Guardian or a Paladin, and that could easily max 2 different types, 2 very common different types of elemental damages with 1, and assuming you have the right skills. So that it's very yeah. Everybody should have at least 1.
I got 2 of them already.
Wow.
Yeah.
How did you?
Why not 3?
How did you get 2?
1 from an event that we did. I don't remember what it was, and then 1
Yeah.
from the first pull event when it was.
Oh,
first
you
became
pulled.
available.
Wow, lucky rock slide.
Yeah, it
lucky.
was the first pull I did.
The first pull. Wow.
Wow. I pulled
Yeah,
a.
I got lucky on that one, and I maxed it out that day.
My man.
Goodness.
Yeah, and then Zalan used it on his. He was streaming about it, and he was, "Oh, by the way, we got one maxed here."
That's impressive. I don't know if I have ever had that fortune, even with, a full 500 relics. I don't know if I've ever had the fortune of getting all the way to 10 on a.
Yeah, that's
4-star
pretty lucky,
relic.
right? Wow.
It was very lucky.
Yeah, I got into 6 and 7 before, but I mean, I could see it easily happening. I don't think I've had that luck though.
You know what? Yesterday, I had some good luck. I took the poison orb from 1 to like 5, and the
Nice.
earth orb from 5 to 10, and an ice ring from 8 to 10.
Wow.
I believe that was the numbers. I could be a little off, but that's the way I remember it.
Ladies and gentlemen, and if that's not evidence why you should be grinding events out, I don't know what else is. We've explained it to you in the financially. We've explained it to you in the benefits and the rewards you get for battling and Titan experience and all the orb drops. You wouldn't be able to max out orbs. You know, if you like this game so much, it's probably better for your account in the long run to play the game. Put in as many battles as you possibly can,
Right.
as opposed to just paying, because you could pay a lot of money to level up your account, and you know you can have a level 25 castle and a level
Whoa!
25.
Look at this for success, first
Yeah.
try with
It's all about the relics.
1-star relics. Woo! All about them relics. Listen up, guys.
To be honest with you guys, when I grind out an 18,000 event like this, I can pretty much guarantee if I keep to my strict forging theory that I'll max out 2 4-star relics from 1 to 10 from the relics that I will get from the event.
Shooter,
big
by the
data.
way, Shooter has 500 storage, relic storage slots, and he's free to play.
Nice. That's a nice fact for you. It's not hard to do, right? 250 every once in a while. You get free. You get at least 250 gems every day for free.
It's worth it from the fact that when you find that day when you get successes, you have your storage of relics already built up.
Yeah.
And that means you just maximize it heavily. And I don't care what anyone else says. There are days when your success rates are 100 times better than others.
Sure.
I agree. Sometimes you
I've
get
noticed
good
the
days,
same.
sometimes bad days.
Yeah. It seems hokey, right? Everything's supposed to be based on randomness, but a lot of us that have played it for a long time, we've definitely noticed that some days it's just, or even maybe some time of the day, you do it in the morning and and then you wait till the afternoon and then you get like, 2-3 successes in a row.
I'll normally drop 20 to 24 relics at the beginning of the day to test it out. If I don't get any successes, I'll hold everything
Really?
to the next day. And then I'll keep doing that till I find a successful day and then drop all of my relics on that day.
Very cool.
It works like a charm. But sometimes I have to go like 5 days before I find anything.
Well, next time you get one of those days, can you put a public announcement out? Today's the day.
Sounds good. Strange enough, I have sets of relics waiting for Titans I haven't even leveled up yet.
Wow.
I do the
Those
same
relics
thing.
are fully maxed already.
Oh, never mind. I do not do that.
Oh no,
But
like
you
for
have them. Yeah.
my Sig. I have the 2 Archer relics, the 3 and 4 star. I've got the Bow of the Kings, that bow that we got. I've got the Champion relic, the 5-star relic, and I was so happy when I got that for Siggy because now I don't need to get a Van Brace because the extra health I get from the 5-star relic.
Somebody
It's
got a
good.
cough over there.
That's my little one. I'm gonna take care of her real quick.
Yeah,
How does he do it? I haven't even touched the King's relics yet. Goodness.
What King's
I haven't either, but I don't have them.
Oh, you didn't get court then?
No, see, I was we was having a revival in our church, so I didn't have times. I didn't have the time. I prioritize that a little bit over the game.
Good for you, man. Good for you.
Yeah. See.
Yeah.
So even Rockslide doesn't have all the Titans.
Oh no, it's time to re-up on gems.
Down to the last 100.
Well, actually, I don't have enough. So I started this event. I took a picture at the very beginning of the event. I started this event because I did a lot of pulls. I was very fortunate during that last pull event we had. I pulled a couple of epics.
Right.
And I got in what was it? Not Arvan. Who's the other lightning guy? Berserker. Not Solgar.
Skullgrim.
Grimvault.
Grimvault.
Grimvault. I got a very nice Grimvault.
Oh yeah,
out of that.
level 20, right?
Yes,
Hey.
sir.
Real quick,
Hello.
JJ, before you start making any buying any gems or anything like that, when the last lightning event, when did the lightning deal drop? It didn't drop the first day, correct?
Ooh, what is this?
Bro, but if I don't buy gems, I can't play.
Oh no, I understand. I'm not saying don't buy gems. I'm just saying maybe not drop a lot of money on gems because there might be a better deal that drops tomorrow.
Who knows, right?
Don't do the typical.
So don't do a typical 50 or $100 because if you just do like $5 or $10 to get you through the day, then that's fine because tomorrow, I think it was the second day of the lightning event for Thor, right?
And
It
what
wasn't-
was the lightning? What was that? What did
The
that?
lightning deal was for $100, but the thing was though that was the second
that's right.
time they did a deal. The Wukong event, the lunar deal, they did. Was the $9.99, and then they did a $100 deal the last Thor event. Now, do you feel like that those are two different? Obviously, when you're a developer and you're trying to figure out what's the best way to do your deals, doesn't that seem like two ends of the spectrum? $9.99, $100. So they saw exactly how many people went for the $9.99 and how many they bought of the $9.99. And then they saw the $100, and they probably saw how many people bought that, and hopefully they noticed that a $100 deal given to everybody is probably not the best idea. So hopefully, if they release a gem deal tomorrow, which I have absolutely no clue if they're going to or they're not, but if they do, like they did for the previous event, it should be a little bit more, maybe tiered. Or maybe it's going to be more reasonable than a $100 deal.
That $10 lunar deal was the best. It was amazing.
And I think, and see, that's the thing. Now that they have both those events' data to go by, and speaking of data here, JJ, so I mean, I'm talking your language.
You're right.
So I mean,
historical. Yeah.
That was my record. That was my record purchase in this game.
So I had to jump back into the stream real quick because again I'm listening on my TV. I'm trying to play. I want to play because I can't play the game when I'm on Discord. So I'm trying to play. But as soon as I heard you go, I'm about to pull the trigger. I'm like, wait, JJ, no.
Well, my friend, I hope you are correct because I will alter my purchasing decision based on your. I won't be angry if you're wrong, because but I'm going to alter my. And you could potentially have just earned me an additional up to 12,000 gems, just if that's true, because I think that was what it was worth, right? I think.
JJ,
nothing to lose to wait one more day. I'm sorry, Rock.
Yeah. What was that, Rockslide?
Oh, I said Zalan may have just saved you from poverty.
I know. I'll make it.
Or maybe a little less milk. He would have been able to get a little less milk next week.
Man, you just reminded me. I have to go and get milk before. I've been at home all day. I finished up all the milk, and I can't. I need to go out before I call it a day. I need to go to the grocery store to get me some.
Well, I'll be honest with you guys. I have close to about 12 to 14 inches of snow down right now, and it's not stopping. I can't believe it. There's well over a foot of snow outside of my place now. So I can't walk anywhere.
All right, I'm back. Why are you guys quiet?
Oh, I thought everybody else was quiet. I just stopped talking.
I
what
stepped away
happened
from
there?
the mic for a second.
Yeah, no, I just stopped talking because I thought I was interrupting somebody else. I don't know why it got so quiet.
But if they do come out with some kind of deal, wouldn't that be very nice?
So,
Yeah.
Because
so
I am
Sergio,
getting low.
I think when you mic'd that, just so you know, I think when you mic'd that, you mic'd the entire. When you muted.
No,
I think
no,
you
that is
muted the
not
entire
possible.
thing.
I don't think.
I couldn't hear anything for a second either.
No,
but
I couldn't
I
either.
couldn't hear Zalon.
Really?
Yeah, I was dead out too. I couldn't hear
Yeah,
anything.
you should probably do it again.
All right.
I think you mute everything when you. Yep. Are you there? Nobody's there, right?
Wow, really? I just
No.
turned it all the way down. You couldn't hear anything. Oh, wow. I didn't know that. We are in this is Zaid's server. Zaid
Yeah.
Discord server. That's odd. Oh.
Yeah, no, you're not getting low on gems, Sergeant. You got 44K.
Yeah, but
We just-
yeah, it's going
Oh,
down.
you're always.
I was
yeah,
at
but.
47 this
Yeah,
morning.
but, oh.
That's how it works, though, bro.
Okay,
I
says
mean,
Soldier says yep, the whole screen went, the entire Discord went out. Looks like okay.
Free the nips.
Let me see.
Yeah. Yeah, but
There
see, so
goes again. The
so when you
talking
say
about
you're low, JJ, you mean you're in your last like few hundred gems?
Oh, I already re-upped. I was at the point where I couldn't refresh Portal Stone, so I had less than 60.
Oh, okay.
So I was out.
Yeah.
And that's only because I did spend I did 3 epic pulls.
So I just
which I spent
messed with the volume. Did
24,000 gems.
Did you notice the volume change there? When
You're
JJ
just
was
louder
talking?
than us. That's
No,
all.
when JJ was talking.
I mean, I can hear everybody. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
JJ, I turned down a little bit because he was a bit loud and he has a bit of feedback. So I did turn him down a little bit. He's not on default. Everyone else, Zalon is a little bit low as well.
You can just say it, dude. I'm loud. You can say it. I won't.
No,
Yeah,
no,
but
no.
not as loud as Sergio.
No, it's something wrong with your
Sergio's
mic
the loudest.
because you usually don't have that feedback, but you have a bit of kind of I can't explain it. There's some background
Well, if
noise.
you're in the sound settings, can you do the echo effect and say that relics are everything?
No, I actually had to switch back to my old mic because the new one, it's made by the same company and has the echo feature, but the volume setting, for whatever reason, they toned it down a little bit, and my voice sounds a bit muffled as if I'm holding my nose when I'm using that one.
Oh, wow.
And so this is my old mic, doesn't have the echo feature. Now the new one did look nice. You guys remember that the Ron Gamer always calls me the man with the golden voice. That mic has gold. The top portion, the mic portion is gold.
Is that why he says that?
No. He was saying
I
that
was gonna
before I
say.
got the mic, but unfortunately, it's supposed to be the latest model, but the sound quality is not as good. They're the exact same price though, but I may have to return it and order another one because I wanted to give my old one to my son because he only has a headset, but yeah, I like this one better. The sound quality for a $30 mic, it's pretty good. I don't know how good the $150 Yeti is, but yeah, I mean, I could buy 5 of these versus 1 Yeti. So
Yeah, I was looking at the Yeti. A lot of people rate it really
that's
well.
that's probably the high end. Must be nice, but I haven't tested it. If I were you, just get the $30 mic and check it out. If you don't like it, return it and get the $150 Yeti.
Soul just says he uses the Blue Yeti Pro. Bro, I get it, man, but I am not on Joe Rogan status. You're closer to like podcasts. You know what I mean? I got my headphones, bro. I'm just happy that I got Bose. because that's my mic right now. His headphones with a little Bluetooth adapter thing and the talkie. Yeah.
Okay, while JJ
Well,
was
you
talking,
sound-
I
you sound
turned it
fine,
all the way
perfectly
down.
fine.
Did
You're
JJ
very
cut
clear.
out? Did JJ cut
No.
out? Okay, good. Because every time I take a sip of my coffee, I mute myself. So I did that while JJ was talking there, and you guys didn't notice it, so I have no control over it.
I don't have it up. I couldn't hear during that time, so I have no idea.
Okay.
Maybe not.
So
How do I sound at the moment?
Man.
you sound
You sound like Rock Slide.
yes.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm just talking over my over speakerphone on my
Speakerphone?
tablet.
Yeah, the microphones on the mobile devices are pretty good. I think my iPhone microphone is about the same quality as this microphone.
Yo,
I'm
JJ
using.
though. Sometimes when JJ's talking though, I'm like, man, he could be Joe Rogan status though. I don't know.
You're crazy.
I don't know.
He's like, "Hey,
We out here. We out here. But
I mean, we have all sorts of voices. We have New York voices. We have Louisiana voices. We have Alabama voices. You know.
Where is Ether at? Anyone know
Yeah,
where
see,
Ether
right?
is? Is he on the road?
Ether usually don't come around till late.
Yeah, and I got my messed up accent good with my southern slash
Canadian.
weird mess up thing going on.
Yeah, Arch Stanton. I was gonna say whenever I'm talking to him or have him on, you can't really tell too much that Arch Stanton's Canadian, but he'll have an occasional A, and I'm like, oh man, you're so Canadian, bro.
Oh man, somebody was just saying in one of the Dawn of the Titans chats and non-talks chats that they don't have any orbs. That makes me super sad.
What? Who is this?
I don't know. I just saw the pop up on my.
One of the new guys?
They're poor, deprived soul.
Well, we gotta turn it around
Well,
for
especially
them.
because I mean that means, for the most part, if you didn't get any orbs, that means you most likely don't have Siggy, because that was like a thing. You had to get that one orb of life to get Siegfried.
Right.
You know.
And the death as well. You got to, that came with a lot of these came with Titans.
Yeah.
I think the only ones that didn't come with
Are
Titans was the
like duality and wealth.
So it sounds
How
like
did I
they're
get a
just.
duality.
It was from an event. I think.
Oh wait, no, Shooter. You said you got duality from an event though, right?
Oh, I don't have a duality yet.
Oh.
Okay. That came
I got
out when
one
I got
pull and
banned.
one from an event, so I don't know what event it was.
Yeah, Rock has two of them.
Oh, okay, yeah. So I guess it came in one event, but maybe it was duality. Might have came, and it might have been like
It
if
was
you went
one of the
past
recent
Titan.
events, right?
Past the Titan.
Wait a minute. No, was it an event a couple months ago? I can't remember.
I have it too. And I got it from an event.
It must be if you went all the way to like
Yes.
26 or 28.
Oh.
And that's probably why I don't have it, because I probably stopped right after the Titan.
Right. Yeah. Because some of these events, the special rewards were past the Titan reward.
Yeah. So here's for those of you guys that don't know about these orbs. Orbs are really end game relics, in my opinion. And the reason they're end game relics is because they offer 2 resists and a damage to all Titans and all troops. And those 2 resists marry really well with Guardians and Paladins. Less so Paladins. I mean, they do with Paladins, but Guardians, if you've got the right setup and the right skills in the right slots, and you can put on one of those orbs, you can use one orb to make your Titan and or troop completely resistant, added with the skills, to 2 different damage types. And, you know, if you've got the right setup, that can build a pretty OP Titan and or troops.
And the nice thing about the orbs over rings is that it doesn't matter. It's not troop or Titan specific when it comes to the resist.
Yes.
It doesn't matter
Yes.
who or what.
They're very...
And it's a little bit better resist than a 3-star ring.
Yeah. What's a 3-star ring max out at?
I'm going to jump off again. I'm going to go back to listening and playing again. So I'll be back. If just in case anything crazy happens, I'll be back again. Always know that I'm watching.
Any money.
Yeah. Just in case anybody gets close to spending too much money ahead of time, I have to make sure I come in.
I hope you're right, bro. I hope you're right.
All right. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. It's better to be safe than sorry. That's all I had to say. So
yeah, if I just dropped $100 and then they offered that tomorrow, I'd be a little salty.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Exactly. All right.
I
I will fade back into the shadows of lurking.
What were you saying, Rock, though?
Can't remember.
Okay.
I got a good memory. It's just really short.
3 stars. Does anybody know? Yeah. Does anybody know what a max 3 stars worth? So the orbs max out at 24% for 2 different resists.
Why don't I go to DOT database and check it out?
Oh, yeah, if you got it
I was going to, and then also my phone died. So.
I'm searching this Yeti Blue Pro. This thing, Soldier, that's a sexy mic, bro. That's a good looking mic. You must feel official. You are official. I didn't mean it like that. But I don't think that I'm.
Ouch.
I don't feel like I deserve a mic of that quality. That thing's like shit.
Okay, what are we looking for?
Omnidirectional, bidirectional sounds.
A 3-star ring. How much resist does it give max?
$24.
Okay.
It does give 24?
So it's the same percent, but those orbs work for all troops and Titans, and for 2 different resists. So you're basically getting 2 rings more than just 2 rings, but you're getting, 2 in 1. Whereas that max is at 24 for 2 different, orbs are awesome.
Yes. Here's duality. Ice and poison.
Yeah.
Now, crafting with this right now, I can totally see the 5-star Guardian relic on that Titan that was available for the and then have a bunch of orbs stacked on them. You can get them to 100% resist with orbs and the 5-star across the board, and have all of your troops massively resisting stuff. That's ridiculous. And give them a damage of every type.
Didn't that Archon have 100 resist to Titan Goliaths, or was it 100 resist to everything? Anyone know?
He had something like 36% or 30% resist to everything.
Wow.
And then the relic has 30-something percent resist to everything. You combine that with the orbs, and not only do all your troops do damage of every type, but they have resistance to everything.
Now the damage, the elemental damage, isn't that troop specific?
No, that damage is added on top of the troop's regular damage.
But only if the troop does the specific type of damage that the orb buffs.
Because if you put duality on Panthers, does the Panthers do lightning damage?
No.
You've already researched that?
I have not done data tests on the actual numbers, but if you pull up
I think some people have tested.
I have not done actual real game tests, but the numbers don't show up. So if you put You can do it right now, and I'll show you if you care to.
Yes.
Sergeant.
Okay.
If you take your Sagunga, look at the Panthers' stats, and then so go. You'd have to go into a battle, but if you go into a battle, look at the Panthers.
Let me open the mini.
Yep. If you go into the Panthers' damage stats, and then you take off, say, the mount armor, which has nothing to do with damage, and you add an orb. If you add the orb of death, it will add 30% to the damage. So you got 813 damage, right, for the Panthers. If you go to Sagunga and switch out one of the mount armors for the orb of death, it will add poison damage. But if you add the orb of anything else, it will that damage will stay exactly the same.
And I think it was also tested in battle. I think
I have not
maybe
done it in
Drama.
battle.
Maybe Drama has. I think. I have.
That's really the only real way to tell is to.
Right. I think some people have done the testing, and I think it does not work. Okay.
Right. So if you switch it for the orb of death, what was it?
837 or something. Now it jumped up to 939.
But if you switch that back from the orb of death to the orb of life, which deals physical damage, it should go back to the original number.
837.
Yeah.
That is good to know. I thought they just added damage on top.
Yeah, you would assume that, that would be the case, but I think some people did test it.
I'm gonna look at something quick.
Yeah.
I'm checking something out.
But actual testing myself, I have not done, so I think I might have tried in the beginning, looking for that extra elemental damage, but
one thing that I think it's probably just a visual, but if you put, like, I just put the Orb of Justice on Sakani, and then went in with all Panthers, and it doesn't change the stats when you look on the pre-battle screen, but like when you start the battle and all the resists and all that stuff flash, it said that my Panthers had a 17% ice damage.
Oh, it did.
Oh.
But I don't know. But when it comes down to I don't know if that actually, like, it says that, but I don't know if it actually changes the damage output or not, because
I didn't see anything. I just put on the Orb of Life, and I didn't see any numbers whatsoever on the.
Did you start a battle?
Troops. Yes.
Did you see the flat? Or at least that's the way it looked.
Let me try again.
I mean, I can't watch your. I'm talking on Discord, so
okay.
I can't.
Discord can run in the background, by the way. You can have it open. You can switch over to YouTube.
But will y'all hear?
Reading commercial.
You can just mute it.
Oh, that's what I'll do.
Oh, I missed it again. Goodness, I'm hitting the battle.
You're hitting the auto go
too quickly.
Soldier is legit, man. He does commercials.
That's what it sounds like.
Has anybody been able to link up on the? He turns the shows into podcasts, man. That's such a good idea.
Yeah. And he streams to 4 different platforms at the same time, I think.
Yeah. He's on next level, man.
Anthrax, why aren't you in here? Oh wait, he might not have the link.
He said, "Why aren't you over here, man? I'm having a barbecue."
Alright, this time I'm not gonna click on battle. Oh, 20% physical damage, right?
Yeah.
I think.
It does say that. It does say that. It doesn't show up in the stats, but it does certainly say that. So the only way to test it truly would be to take one Panther and go and attack with it on and attack with it off and record the actual number, that damage that it does.
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
What's up?
I don't have the echo anymore. Welcome. We have Anthrax, Jason Jerome, Rock Slide, Shooter McGavin, and Zaid Gamer in Discord. I don't know where Zaid is. Must be taking a nap. Oh wait, he did fill his belly, so he must be napping now.
I'm back.
Oh, there he is.
The Terminator.
He's lurking.
Let's try the Orb of Duality. Yeah, yeah, we don't get an indication when they actually do an attack, but 20% lightning damage. Yeah. And I think because we don't get that indication when they do hit their target is probably why we assume that it doesn't actually do what it's supposed to do.
They should. You can zoom in and see how much damage they're doing, how many hit points.
Yeah, we only see the number, but we don't know if it's poison damage or lightning damage.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what you could do, and this is how I've tested in the past, is you just take in one Panther.
One
and you
Panther.
Go up again.
Okay.
One Panther, yep.
All right,
and you go up
it.
and you see what that number is.
Do once
so
without the relic, and do once with the
with.
relic. Okay.
Yep, and you find out what that number is.
Okay.
So,
right.
Yeah, and you can. That's my best assumption of how to accurately capture it. But the settings have to be almost exact. Like you got to make sure that you're not including charge damage in with it, or you are both times. Or you got to make sure that you're.
All right, guys, hook me up with some reinforcements quick.
What you want, man?
Whatever. It doesn't matter.
Anything?
Cats. Of course, cats.
All
because sometimes I have to go against a ranger. I mean, not a ranger, a paladin. All right, perfect. Thank you. Oh, Rock Slide hooking it up.
So who all's just normal day grind, and who all's hitting event lands?
I think everyone's doing the event.
Right now, I'm not having anybody bugging my garrison, so right now I'm doing event lands. Well, medium lands, I should say, because I do have a 42 Sakai, so I'm not just pushing terrible.
You know what I've started to do during events? I hover over my own garrison with my mini.
Alright, so I got a cat running into imps right now. He did.
What's that number? You catching the numbers?
Sorry about that. I had to mute myself for a minute there. There was quite a few numbers. Did you guys catch it?
No, I didn't realize what you were doing.
All right, let's try one more time.
You got to pick the right location. You got to make sure you're running from the same. Do everything exactly the same and zoom in. When I did it, I recorded it so I could go back and
so I'm attacking one set of imps with this level 17 Panther.
Exact same location. And
okay, and so there are no other troops.
Yeah, Sean M. He muted.
So 2491, 4976, 1156.
94. It's the 94 number. It's the negative. It's the red number you want to look at.
Red number.
So 94.
Red number is the enemy unit doing damage to
much?
your troop?
It's negative. All those numbers you're seeing are negative. So when it's a negative blue number, that's your number that you're losing.
Oh.
Theirs is the negative red number. So I think 9420 something was the first number that I saw.
Mm-hmm. All right, now let's try it with the with an orb.
And pick the exact same land, put the panther rather, in the exact same location.
Make sure he has the same relics equipped too if there's damage relics.
Yes. Now, the orb of duality has resist to poison. So should I use a different orb? Oh wait. It's against an imp. It's against an imp, so I think it should be okay.
Because no, because the orb of duality adds.
Oh wait,
resist.
it does.
But so it doesn't matter. We're not looking at the resist. We're looking at the attack, so it doesn't matter.
Got it.
But this should technically be 20% more than that. So 20% more of 9400 is going to be somewhere in like a 12,000 range, right? Just shy of 12, right around there.
I'm more interested if it adds any damage. If it does, then that's big.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
It should be just shy of 12,000 though, instead of 94.
10,000 minus 10,000. It said
10,000.
So it
added some.
It very well could have. Go back and do it one more time. That was clearly 10,000.
Yes.
I'd say go back and do it one more time.
Okay.
With both, and that way you have at least, you know.
Okay. He's freaking out right now.
He very well could.
Yeah, it did, because did 2 tests without the orb and it was 9,000 something, right? And
yeah, but it should have. The thing is if it was 20%,
so
20% should have been closer to 2,000.
Yeah, but
not 600.
My question is though, you know, because it's not.
Never mind.
I don't know what 20% of nothing is, but
if it adds anything, it's good, right?
Right. Because technically, if it's adding just a little bit of damage, even
10,277. That must have been the crit.
277. Now go do it without it one more time, just to make sure. 10,200. I think you got it. I think you're right. I think it does add something.
It works.
Developers would argue that it
all
doesn't.
this time we thought it didn't do anything.
What are you, Zairida? He's running a test on
the orbs. If they do the elemental damage to other troops besides that element. All right, here we go. Exact same setup without an orb.
If it's less than 10,000, I think your answer is pretty clear.
9252.
Yeah.
So
there it is.
So that's not exactly 20%, but
no, it's definitely less.
Crit is involved, isn't it? Because
it's like
crit is 3 times. Giving me a
10%.
headache. Giving me a headache. But it did change. It's working.
Yep. I mean, clearly, right? We did 4 of those, and the numbers were, because the numbers do fluctuate a little bit for one reason or the other. They do. But I think the first time that I saw, and I could be wrong, but I think the first time I saw was 9,400, then it was 9,200, and then the 2 of them with the orb that does apparently lightning damage was both over 10,000. So either one of those, assuming that 9,200, then 20% of that is going to be almost 2,000. It's going to be actually more like 1,800. So if you had 1,800, you should be doing, that only added about 9 9 or 10% damage,
But
but it
that
certainly added
that
damage.
Panther first attack is always going to be charge. So we don't exactly know how charge is calculated. And then I mean how that gets involved in calculating the extra elemental damage. It could be just the base damage plus 20% and then charge gets added. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but I don't know. All we care is that it does more damage, right?
It did, yeah. But in the stats menu, it doesn't show it. But in the flashing menu, it does show it.
In order for them to show in the stats page, they're gonna have to recode that portion.
Yeah, because that portion is only showing. Ooh. I wonder if the developers realize this, because they made it sound like it didn't.
Yeah, I don't think
in one of their live streams.
But then again,
I remember them saying in the live stream that it's not going to add to Titan damage, but it would add to the. I thought they said it would add to the troop damage, but it won't add to the Titan.
Huh? Oh,
Right.
if the Titan is not of that element.
Right. It won't add to the Titan's damage if they're of that element.
Oh.
Or if they're not of that element.
But
Just hit 2,000.
2,000?
Yeah, souls.
Oh, nice.
Well, done for the day. You guys, I'll take care. I'll catch you later. Got my 2,000 quota for the day. Over 5 days, I'll be done with the event. I'm going to end up getting higher than I wanted just based on normal activity.
So what's your plan, JJ?
I'm going for 10K. 10K is my... 10K will give me everything that I want from this event. As dope as Loki looks, he's just not useful for me. I won't ever max him. I won't ever level him. I have a infiltrator. He's definitely would be the best infiltrator I have if I got him, but he's not for me, unfortunately.
Hey, I don't remember what those two 4 stars that you would get for 10K. Do you know what their skills are?
The 2 4 stars that you get from NK. What do you mean by NK?
No, 10K.
10K.
Oh, for 10K? Yes. What would you like to know about?
I was just wondering what kind of boost they gave.
Belt of Deceit and Boots of Deceit.
Yeah, both of those are Titan. Hold on, I'll tell you exactly what they have. I got screenshots.
Rockslide, by the way, can you silence your phone real quick? Put it on silent mode, I mean. That way we don't hear that alert.
So just so you know, the 2 relics that are below, or the first 2 relics, right? So the Boots of Deceit and the Belt of Deceit. Neither one of them are, first skill is Titan lightning damage. The 2 Titan lightning damage relics are the 2 that are higher up. The first 2, the Boots of Deceit, the first skill is Titan damage, so that's just second, and that's 50% at max. The second skill is 30% militia armor, and the third skill is 50% militia damage at max. The belt adds 20% Titan critical, 40% militia armor, and 30% militia armor piercing. So the 2 that I'll end up getting, those are the skills for the 2 that I'll end up getting. The bracers and the cape are the 2 that add Titan lightning damage. And the bracers offers 3 gain 3 lightning spells, as well as Titan and Army resist to fire, and then the Cape of Deceit is Titan Lightning damage, Titan Armor Piercing, and Militia Critical, ironically, for the third skill.
So I see that final relic going great with the cape that we got in the last event for Odin.
And what were the skills on the other cape?
Armor Piercing for Titan troops is the third one. And then the second one is, I think, Titan Critical.
Ah. Interesting. And you know what? I wouldn't be... And the bracers in the last one would be the one that offered the lightning spell. So I wouldn't be surprised if you grouped these all together somehow. I did the same thing in the last lightning event where I got the first two. I got the belt and the boots. I wouldn't be surprised, but if you have all the bracers right now, the bracers are the ones. If you have both bracers, you got 6 lightning spells added into your battle. That's huge. That's huge. If you're struggling against a paladin, you know, and you got him grouped in there and he's not moving anywhere, and then you just throw 6 lightning spells.
At level 20 or 21, how much damage does a lightning spell do?
Oh, I don't know.
Let me take a look at 17 or 16.
I'm curious.
8,500 for level 16 lightning.
What priority do you guys do when upgrading your spells? What do you guys find the most valuable spells are?
That's a good question. I'm actually trying to...
Mine is Terror.
Mine is Terror, followed by Fireball, followed by Meteor Storm.
I see.
And Fireball, just because it helps me clear certain stages real quick.
But now that I'm kind of weaning away from solo ranger battles. I'm focusing on Panthers. I think my next spell upgrade is gonna be Freeze, since I can't upgrade Rage yet. It's gonna be Freeze.
Garbage upgrade.
Garbage?
Yeah, you don't get any extra time. It's just like
the damage.
In that case, then, because of these new relics, I think I'm gonna do Lightning instead of Shield.
I do. I still upgrade Freeze. I know what you're saying, but it does offer a little bit more damage.
Because it doesn't do anything for the duration, or all it the increases is damage. What is so minute, right?
Yeah. I do Terror and Rage, and I don't even know why I do Rage.
What does it increase? Damage or?
It does increase damage. Yeah, it increases damage, but
duration?
No, duration's capped.
Oh. So damage to the buffed Titan or troops.
Yeah. I see. Those are my.
Meteor Strike. I haven't really played around with it. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say that the spells, some of the spells that don't do you any good, like Freeze or whatever, they do add to a defensive number, so they can, if at higher levels, easier to max out lands and stuff like that.
Oh. Because it's per unit.
Yeah, per spell. It's the it goes on the spell level that adds to the number.
Okay, I see. Mm-hmm. See,
yes, so it just matters what level they are, right? It doesn't necessarily matter what they are. Mm-hmm. It's just the level that adds to your defensive number. Is that what you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
I see.
Okay.
And Fireball, I don't really use.
I personally like the Poison Cloud.
Oh, that was great.
Especially when you have a spawn point of a bunch of greens and you just drop it and they just stand there and die.
And melt. You're right.
When you upgrade poison, what does it increase?
Damage.
Damage.
Yep.
Let's see. A lot more damage than Freezer, I'm guessing.
Yeah. I think the only one that... So the Terror, the only thing it increases is time. I'd have to go back and double check, but I
Yeah,
think the only
terror,
one
terror upgrade
Yeah.
really nice because they start walking around more, and
for a long.
yeah, they go around, stroll around the forest, and yeah, they take a while to get back.
Yeah, the only other one that does anything differently, I think, is the meteor strike, and that. Well, actually, let me go double check. The meteor strike, if I'm not mistaken, changes the radius. The
Oh,
radius increases as it upgrades. So
wow, that's
yeah,
a nice upgrade.
fireball is just damage. Shield is just damage. Now I assume that's damage reduction. Freeze is just damage. Terror is duration. Lightning is damage. Meteor strike it's damage and radius. So the size of the radius
I
increases.
see.
And that's
Zalon couldn't stay away.
Yeah,
What
it's
the-
because you guys even read in chat. There's a few people in
Oh,
chat,
uh-oh.
and I thought to myself, man, I know everybody's enjoying talking and everything else, and everyone is taking their turn and not really talking over each other, which is very good when you have this many people on Discord. But I don't know if anybody in chat has been acknowledged for a little while.
Yeah,
Sean M's right there, man. We see him.
we missed
Oh, yeah?
quite a bit of chat.
Yeah.
Night Rider, yo,
Uh-huh.
hello, welcome, Sean M. It got quiet in here, huh? Zerita,
All right, I'm back
what am
out
I
again.
doing? Okay, that was.
Back for lurking.
Let's see here, Sean M. To be honest, these relics remind me of Christmas relics. I think.
Yeah.
I think this event in Odin will be the most valuable lightning events in the inn as far as the relics go. Yeah, imagine Valkyrie getting fireball and poison cloud spells on her event relics. That. What do you guys think about that one?
I think I agree along with the spells.
Probably
the
lightning,
Christmas.
right? Probably lightning, because if we get didn't you say something about if we get the lightning including relics, if they get offered for each titan, then we would end up with like 12 spells.
Yeah, so far we've seen 2 sets of bracers, right? We've seen one of the bracer of Aesir and the bracer of Deceit, and both of those 4-star relics at max offer 3 additional lightning. So if we are to see, I don't know what, like a bracer of protection, maybe next week's are going to be something like something protection or something, because Valkyrie, for those of you guys don't know, she's going to be the guardian, or he, and a Valkyrie in Norse mythology is the one who decides who dies on the battlefield, and she protects them and kind of sends them off into the nether.
Oh, she's definitely a
when they
she.
die. I think I'd have to double check. I'm almost positive in typical Norse mythology that she's a she, and she's the one who's like the courier to the afterlife. She carries them or takes them across when they die in battle. So that, like a bracers of protection, because Loki's all about deceit and jokery and whatnot. So maybe that's why they went with deception for this one. Maybe they're going to go with something more traditional.
All right, guys.
Valkyrie's their angel. Thank you, Sean.
Never mind. Just stain it.
Hey guys, I gotta dip out. I got
Taking
several
off?
plans tonight.
Okay.
But it was good talking with y'all.
All right,
You
Rock.
too, man.
All right, catch you on the
Talk
flip
to you
side.
later.
Sean, I hope you're right, man. I really hope that event's gonna be good. I'm nervous. I suspect at this point, I really and I think it's because I'm getting my hopes up. I really want a new Titan, a new troop type. I really wish that they came out with something. I joke around about the Fenrir, because the Fenrir is a wolf-like creature in Norse mythology. There's a certain type of Fenrir, a certain name, that is son of Loki. But in Norse mythology, Fenrir are wolf-like creatures, and I think it'd be so dope to have something
Yes.
similar to a panther, maybe a little bit still fast, but maybe just a tad bit slower, maybe a little bit, stronger than a panther.
I would
but
rather
not as
take
fast.
that than take Panthers being nerfed.
We
Yeah,
need
something
another
to rebalance
elemental
them.
range type.
So wouldn't it be cool, JJ, if you had the Fenrir and they're a wolf, but they went towards a werewolf type thing, and they start out as a standalone troop, and then when you hit battle, they morphed into a wolf.
That'd be even
and actually
cooler.
kind of changed form and just hit the ground and started running.
Yeah, like if they were standing up like the Titan,
Like
standing,
bipedals,
they went on all fours.
Right, they started out bipedal,
Yeah.
and then when you hit battle, they instantly changed into a wolf on, all fours like a canine and took off.
Oh, dude, that'd be sick.
Oh man, it's gonna take them even longer to come out with them.
Yeah, but unfortunately, I don't think that's gonna come out in time. And I think what they're gonna end up doing is some quick fix that is gonna end up like, say, all militia have lightning damage now when used with Valkyrie or something like that. Or worse off, they don't. Worse off, they just make Valkyrie a guardian that only buffs one troop type, I think that'd be work, because we got that to basically just be a Siggy, right? Because the Siggy buffs, but the Siggy buffs all three and their X skills. But
so would the easiest thing, in a sense, be to say take spearmen or militia, and being as they're human, physical damage, then when you equip them to Valkyrie, it changes their damage type to lightning just for her. So if you use them with Siggy, they stay physical.
In my mind, that's probably the easiest for coding purposes, because you don't have to deal with the artwork, you don't have to deal with all the stuff that goes along with it. But for coding purposes, the little that I know about coding, if they were to somehow make a clause where basically what you said. So anytime you're using
the coding's
militia, with the ice maul.
Right, they
exactly.
just have to apply that coding to that troop for that one specific Titan.
Exactly.
And
So
you're done.
Anytime Valkyrie is equipped as the Titan, whatever troop type you have, whatever they decide, I don't know, maybe they don't stick to one, maybe they do something totally different, but it all switches to lightning. Because if it doesn't do lightning damage, I'm sorry, I'm not buying in. I'm not getting Valkyrie either.
It could be the human
damage.
troops, which would be your militia, your spearmen, and your archers.
Yep.
Because the rest of them are a different race. They're not human troops.
Right.
So it would essentially
if they did it to.
Well, it would essentially in the end you would essentially end up with a lightning Siggy as a paladin, as a guardian.
A lightning Volstan is what you'd end up with.
Yeah, basically.
Volstan, the guardian of humans. But the problem with Volstan is that he's got guardian skills for 3 different types of troop, which is why everyone considers him. That's why there's so many jokes about Volstan. That's why he's called Beer Stan. That's why he's called No Thank You Stan.
I'm going to enjoy this event because I'm going to put some levels on my Ishkar.
Oh, yeah.
If I just need, resources and stuff, then hey, I'll just pull Nexus out and run with her and just raid like it's a normal day. Defense won't matter at that point.
Yeah, and I'm happy for you. You're a big fan of the Infiltrator, so I'm real happy for you because this is probably the best the best Titan, the best
Oh
infiltrator.
well, I mean it's and when I was listening to the live stream and I heard them say that the 4-star infiltrators will be the like 1.3 boost.
Oh, you're pumped.
And I was like, oh, done. They just made this easy for me, and I'm not saying that to, talk down, or it's harder for some people that don't have infiltrators that are of a usable level, but just for me personally, it's like what I like pays off in the end to me personally. You know what I'm saying? But the other events, like the last one where it was the poison, you had to use all Moss Mane Titans. It was tough, but I did it because I didn't have a high level Moss Mane Titan to use to get the big bonus. But I did it over 1,100 battles.
Yeah.
Nice,
killed it.
nice.
So what is Sean? What are you saying? If Sean M here in chat is saying, imagine if Valkyrie gets buffs that are for troops in general. So you're saying that, and you know what? You're right. They could do anything, but you're saying that, like, say skill 1 is so a typical Guardian, right? Guardians have typical
Just
skills.
like the orbs, Titan and Army.
The typical Guardian has, of the 5 skills, they have resist against each one of the, and this is why Guardians are so temperamental, because they're so tough to get a good one. They have potentially resist against each type of elemental damage, so you can get resist physical, fire, earth, poison, lightning, ice, and I think I said them all. But you can have one of those 6. You could also get resist against Titan. You could also get resist against charge, and you can also get resist against flanking. And those are the 9 different possible skills that you can get. Oh, I'm sorry. You could also increased health and increased armor. So those are all the possible skills that you could get. There's no troop damage, there's no troop AP, and there's no troop crit traditionally. But they could very well have them. And you're saying make all troops resist against those and add possibly damage, AP, and crit? That would be interesting. That'd be interesting. But then where would the lightning come in? So you're saying there wouldn't necessarily be lightning troops, but she would be unique in that she buffs all troop types in general, but yet no lightning troops? That's not a bad option. Because maybe she's she is, right? She's the overseer of all of the people on the battlefield.
What if they dropped a new orb that had lightning damage for all troops? And it literally applied to any troop that when you use a lightning damage Titan.
They're not going to make the same mistake that they made with Ice Maul. That would break the game.
No, yeah.
They admit that that's a headache for them.
That is true. But, who knows what they're going to do? They may drop a new troop behind the Rags that is a lightning damaged troop, and you got to be certain castle level and all that to get it. The only drawback is if you follow the chain of build time, take an hour to build one of them, to train one.
To train one what?
To train one lightning troop if they drop one behind the Goliaths. Because Goliaths take, like for me instance, it takes 25 minutes to train one.
Way
so if they
too
put
long.
Sean, I think you're probably onto something here with the more I think about it. Anthrax, I think you're right though.
Oh, what I was saying is Goliaths take too long, but that idea of this special...
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's 25 minutes to train one Goliath, and you've got 20 minutes to train one Grenadier. But it's 7 minutes on a cat. But the Goliaths are not as strong and don't deal as much damage. I mean, the Grenadiers are not as strong and don't deal as much damage as a Panther, even with all the right relics equipped. You know, it comes back to that. If it's a super OP troop, then I can understand it taking 20 minutes to train one. But if it's a troop that can be blitzed with one fireball and they're not really OP, it shouldn't take that long to train them.
Potential-wise, I think Valkyrie has the potential to be the best of all of the Norse gods. Odin, I mean, there's limited use for Rangers. I think they are going to be out of meta, like dominant meta soon. Even now, the higher ups, they don't really use Rangers as much. So
they're great for defenders, and some people use them for attack. Look at Chef, man. He's in the LOG, and he's got his setup. It depends on what you have for resists, though. But he uses his mains of Vixia.
Right, and the big thing is speed rates. You got to be able to clear it quick if you're going to compete in Legend League.
Yeah.
And there are certain Rangers that can somewhat keep up, but, you know, for example, Legata, Kamathi, you know, with Panthers being the speed kings, everybody goes to them.
Yep.
And I don't know, it's going to be interesting. I do think Valkyrie has the potential, although it's a crapshoot trying to get.
Why do you say that though?
Because the game started off, everything was about champions. It's all about the Titan. As more and more relics have come out, the game has shifted to becoming more about troops, troop focus, not just because of the relics, but because where everything is going. And what class boosts troops the most?
Guardians.
And, you know, berserkers at times, but I always consider my defensive abilities the best. And so with that natural shift, you're looking at Guardians having the most potential, but they also have a great deal of potential to be crappy because you don't really use them on attack. So if you don't get a good set, then, you know, it's just Titan food that you're getting.
All right, guys. It's been about 2 hours and 22 minutes on the stream, and Ether just joined us. That echo was actually coming through JJ's in there. JJ has a bit of feedback, I think.
Sorry,
but
my man.
yeah, it's okay. You didn't have that before. I don't know what's going on, but I have to take my son somewhere in just a minute. I have to wrap it up here. I wish I can go on and on until the next streamer arrives, but if anyone is interested in going live, speak up please, because I got about 2-3 minutes left in me right now.
Yeah, man, I can't commit right now.
JJ is not able. Anyone else? How about Anthrax or even
No,
Shooter McGavin?
Not right now.
I'm ready for that.
Anyone else?
I can multitask when I'm on, but I can't commit right now.
So if that is the case, looks like Lieutenant Lou was in here earlier, but I have no idea.
Lieutenant Lou said she was going on.
Later, right? Later.
In about an hour.
In about an hour, I see.
6 or 7. Yeah. So 6 or 7 her time, was it?
Right, so that was like 8 to 9 Eastern.
And Zalan
No, wait a
probably is not going as well. Yeah, I cannot stream until Lou arrives, but anyway, looks like I'm down to about my last minute
All right,
here.
real quick. Here you go. I jump back on. Here we go.
5 p.m.
So-
Pacific Standard Time. That's 8 p.m. Eastern
Yeah,
Standard.
she's gonna go on at 8, which means
5
there's gonna be an hour gap right now.
No. She's going on it. Oh, yeah. My bad. Yeah.
Yeah, 8 p.m. Eastern.
So Zalan's
and then
gonna pick it up,
Jaeger was
guys.
trying to go on at 9 p.m. Eastern. So there's going to be that. So there's just like 1 hour gap of time right now. I mean,
No, I thought you
prefer-
said you were going to cover that hour.
Me?
Yeah.
I mean, I could, but yeah, I mean, I guess I could. But I guess I
No
could.
pressure, no pressure.
Yeah, I guess maybe I could, but just an hour though. So it's a problem. I'd like to stream for longer than
You
an
could
hour.
you could always stream again later.
Yeah, but I don't like to stream 3 times in a day.
Oh, that.
Sergi.
Oh, yeah. Wait a minute. That's true. They,
know.
Bo and Zalan, did do the
after
the
show.
OT
Yeah,
after
yeah. I was
show.
gonna stream one more time tonight, and then maybe tomorrow.
Ether says the last too lazy to catch an extra hour.
Oh, what?
He's calling you out, bro. He's calling you out. Ether's calling
He's
you
calling me
out.
out.
If
He's calling me
if
out.
Ether
No,
hops
see, I
into
don't-
Discord, what's gonna happen? Is Zalan
Yeah, see,
going
that's the
live?
thing. Well, yeah. If Ether hops in Discord, you might
There
as
you
well
go.
stream for the next 3 hours because he'll talk forever.
All right, guys, make up your minds quick because I gotta go. I'm sorry.
All right. So that
Um,
means Thrax is gonna stream for an hour, right?
But
No, I can't.
I must go. I'm down to 20 seconds here.
All right, that's fine. Let's see. I'll either I'll stream. All right, I'll just go live.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you, Anthrax, JJ, Shooter McGavin, Zay Gamer, Zalan. I don't. Rock Slide. Who else was in here? I don't remember right now. I think Lieutenant Lou may have been in here as well. I can't remember who else was in here, but thank you guys. I think Quick was in here as well. Yeah, thank you for joining us today. Wow, 19 or 23 still in here. I'm not sure why that number never is accurate, but please join me and join the other streams as well. Please join me on my next stream. Thank you guys so much. I will hop back in to Zalan's stream if he goes live, but I must go. Thank you and talk to you guys soon. Bye bye now. Cheers. Thank you.